What's up? So, today, you may find yourself, you may accidentally, quote unquote, dispatch a guard, or, you may accidentally happen to, take out someone's ship, another player's ship, and you get a crime stat. I'm going to show you today the three main ways that you can reduce your crime stat severely. Now, with that being said, you can escape prison. It's Klesher, as is indicated by the sign behind me. You can escape Klesher if you want, and then you got to go and hack your crime stat. Or, you can reduce your sentence by a matter of like hours in minutes. So let's check how long I have, because I did take out a couple of guards in a bunker, and we'll go from there. So, we come to our information kiosk. I have 2 hours and 42 minutes. So I could either log out for the night and then come back in. As long as you log in, you'll be good. And then you can come back and deal with it. But we're not going to do that. So first method you can do is by doing the oxygen sensor missions, or the oxygen thing missions. Inmate maintenance opportunity. So you have to earn merits to reduce your sentence. You can do that by three ways: the auction missions, mining, or by turning in contraband, all of which I should be able to cover in this. So these here are shared amongst everybody, and in first come first serve whoever gets them. So we'll see where we're going to go.
Klesher has entered into an agreement with local planetary jurisdictions to handle their corrections infrastructure. What's this mean?
So route 2, depth 9. Okay, so we're going to want to go to the work mines. You come through here. Now, the thing is you can get killed in here too. So you have to kind of be careful. You don't want to spend any more time than you have to. But we're going to do the auction mission first. So we're going to look for route 2. So they are marked. You got route 1, route 2, and then route 3. Now, bear in mind also, normally you don't have to worry about oxygen. But here you have to. Which is why knowing where your oxygen sensors are. But we have repair kiosk in route 2, depth 9. So we're just going to keep going. And if you notice, we have comms up here. Once you get past a certain point, we don't have to worry about comms. But for now, just keep kind of following. You see now that marker is depth 1. So now we need to find mark route down to depth. Keep going. And when we get down there, I will show you. Oh, right, yes. So this is where we're going to go. So this here, if you happen to grab people's backpacks, shivs, that kind of stuff, you could turn that in there. Or if you're mining, you could turn around and mine in here, which we're going to cover both. So now we've got depth 2 here. So you got 2 arrows. So follow that down. And each one is slightly different. It can be kind of confusing, but when you're on your way back, it's very easy to work your way back following those signs. So there are AI in here too that you can take out, which that's going to be method number 2 I'm going to show you. Step 3. See, now there's the odd AI here that if you do take them out in comms, you get time added to your sentence. But if you take them out outside of comms, it's a little less. Just saying. You see here, oh, I guess you don't have to worry about auction as much anymore. But normally, if it's working properly, you should have to worry about your oxygen. Because the theory is you only have very limited oxygen tanks, so you're going to limit how much you're working down here. So this is what an oxygen station looks like. Obviously, you don't need it, but you can definitely repair them. And when you do have to worry about oxygen, that's one of your main ways of doing it. Other than that, you can take guys out. Okay, so we're at depth 9. Ah, okay, so here you go. See now at depth 9, we lost comms, which is what we're which is the second method I'm going to show you if I can find anybody down here. But we come here.
Please direct your attention towards the front gates. One of our guests has completed their rehabilitation and is being released. Let's give them a round of applause. Good luck back in the world, civilian.
Okay, so then now we found our oxygen station. We just come here and hit vent.
Recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
There we go. So now if we had to fill up on oxygen, we can fill up, and we just got 3,500 merits. So that will reduce our time. So now, second method. There's two ways of doing it here. Either hand mine, which I will show you, or if you can happen to find any poor souls down here with comms off and take their stuff, you can turn around and sell it back up at the depth 1 little kiosk there, right? A couple more saps here. So what do you come up behind here, take him out. Curb stop him. What we do is we're going to loot his body. What we do, we're going to open up his backpack. Okay, well, he's got lots of ore. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll take that. We'll definitely take the ore. That's for sure. Saves us from having to mine it. But I'll show you what we can do. We're just going to kind of keep on going. And so that's method number 2. You can literally just keep doing that till you grab their backpacks, fill their backpacks up with you, bring them with you while you're running back up. So you can carry more. There are other methods that people use that I know, like where they they store stuff, or they have an alternate account in here, and then you could transfer merits to other people while you're in prison. Another poor sap right here. And you could take things like their multi-tools and stuff like that, but we're not in that biz. We are going to grab those just in case. Grab the Hadnite, grab the Aphorite. That's one method. So we've covered the auction missions. You could run those. You could just keep running those and keep going and keep going. But, you know, we can do that. Or what we can do, lastly, is some hand mining. So they fortunately give you everything you need to hand mine right in here in prison, which is nice. And this is Dolvine. Take some Dolvine. A little unreliable, but that's okay. Okay, so you press forward to bring out your mining tool. And have you seen any of my mining videos? And then you right click, and then that brings the down to the first person. So you see here, that is your battery power, which isn't a thing right now. Eventually it probably will be. But this is your laser power. So you see here, I mouse wheel up. I imagine the defaults are changed to something different. That's down. This is your charge bar, much like when you're mining vehicles. Charge bar, you want it to sit in the optimal, not in the red. And then all we do is we start low, go up nice and high. Once it gets into that optimal bar, we just kind of keep fluttering it to keep it in an optimal bar. And then there we go. So then now what we can do is we hit B. That starts like the tractor beam mode, kind of like what they do with the there we go. You suck them up. They end up in your inventory, just like that. So now we should have a couple of things of Dolvine. Yeah, we got 8 things of Dolvine, just like that. So then you can mine yourself out like that too. You can, we want to go back up. So you can mine until you're full. So I've shown you how to hand mine. I've shown you how to take the take the guys out. And I've shown you how to do the auction missions. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to slowly make our way back up. And ultimately in prison, it doesn't really matter what you mine, as long as you're mining something. You want hadnite, obviously, that's the most high value. Much like in mining. It's high value, and then you got aphrite, which is the next one. And you got Dolvine after that, which is the least. But in prison, you want a little bit of everything. So, because this dude's backpack had quite a bit, once you get back to that that site, the kiosk, I shall see you there. So we're back here at our kiosk at level 1, or at depth 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here, we're going to click on this. So you can tell, we have an hour and 20 minutes left after doing that one auction mission. So if we hit deposit, we should...
Sentence has been reduced again. Keep it up. Congratulations. You have completed your required sentence in our facility. We at Klesher Rehabilitation are extremely proud to have played a role in your rehabilitation and hope that you've used this time to better yourself as a human and as a member of civilized society.
Oh, there you go. In one backpack of ore, I knocked about an hour and a half out of my time. And in one auction mission, knocked the other half out. So it doesn't take long, really, to get that, right? To figure it out. And to get in and out. Okay, so then now I'll show you how to get out of prison as your last bit, so that you can become a free citizen again. So we have completed our, we got the message saying that we're eligible for parole. We're eligible for release. So you come to the inmate processing and you come out this way. So let's recap. We have our auction missions that you can do, or the inmate maintenance facility, or facility maintenance missions. They're pretty profitable. You have hand mining, which I showed you real quick how to do that. And lastly, you have the whole going down past depth 9 and taking guys out and either stealing their stuff, or sometimes get lucky and have contraband like shivs, weapons, any of that kind of stuff. Then you could sell and get those for merits as well. So thank you very much, everybody, and let's go back and join society. And thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.